Hello, everybody. Yeah, I know I haven't made a video in a while, and there's a couple reasons for that. So let's get started. I've got made several friends over the years that are preppers, survivalists, this kind of thing, and I mean, some of these guys have been in this game even longer than I have. I was a Y2K prepper. Yeah, I know, right? Go ahead, and laugh. I don't care. But in the last 4 or 5 months, have dropped out, right? Rejoin society, and give up prepping, give up survivalism. I mean, just rejoin mainstream civilization, right? Because Trump's the president. I swear to you, that is their excuse. That is their reason, right? President Trump is their messiah, I guess. I don't truly understand it. I don't guess I ever will. But yeah, Big Orange is in office. Everything's okay. The Democrats can't take our guns away. The Democrats can't do this. The Democrats can't do that. And because of this, we're giving up and rejoining what? So I've been watching this, and it doesn't make any sense to me. Because for me, prepping, survivalism, right, is not necessarily about the government trying to take control, the downfall of society. There's lots of things that could happen that those skills could come in handy. Okay. So anyway, I've been watching this with, just shock and awe that these people would just walk away from that lifestyle. Which brings me to my next topic, especially for those of us who live in the Southeast. Just around the corner, right? Just around the corner begins our hurricane season. Now, if you lived in the Southeast last year, you should remember we had a pretty nasty hurricane season. And then right after the hurricane season, or after, Hurricane Matthew came in to beat the crap out of the Southeast, we started into a drought. And then right after the drought got started and, was pretty substantial, or dry season, I guess I should say, not drought. A bunch of idiots decided it'd be fun to start a bunch of fires here in the Southeast and burned a bunch of stuff up. We had wildfires all over the Southeast. Tennessee, North Carolina, South Carolina, Georgia, down to Florida. Okay? So, both of those particular seasons, really, people had to leave their homes. They had to walk away from their houses. They had to walk away from their jobs. And a lot of them with no notice or very little notice. So if you live in a hurricane area, tropical storms, hurricanes, and if you live in the Southeast, we're going to have our fair share of damn tropical storms, hurricanes, and it's very likely we're going to have another dry season. So even if you don't believe any of the other, conspiracy shit I spread, you can believe Mother Nature is going to bend us over a table and treat us like, well, you know what. So hurricane season coming, another dry season potential, wildfires, forest fires. So with that, now is not the time to stop prepping. Now is the time to really seriously consider what you've got ready. Okay? Instead of being one of these people that stand in line for 3 days at the damn Lowe's or Home Depot trying to buy nails and plywood because of the hurricanes, if you live that close to the areas. Why aren't you buying it now? Why didn't you buy it 2 months ago when you get your tax money back? Did you really need 3 more new 55-inch TVs? Just saying. So, right after that, okay, we're going to have dry season, potential forest fires again, wildfires. So, what have you done to your house? I did videos on this over a year ago. Did you scan all of your documents in? Did you scan all your pictures? Did you put all that on a thumb drive? Okay. What happens if the hurricanes are bad enough that you are without power, if you had to be evacuated? What are you going to take with you? What do you have ready to go right now? What about the wildfires again, right? Do you have dust masks? Do you have respirators? If anybody in your family has breathing issues, COPD, asthma, whatever, have you got enough medicine on hand to help them through that time? Do you have, like I said, dust masks, respirators, even the ones like the Home Depot or something, to keep from inhaling all that, pollution, right? Do you have a way to secure your home? Do you have a way to secure your items if you're forced to leave your home due to a wildfire or due to a hurricane? To me, prepping is not about the conspiracies and the bullshit, which I love. Y'all know this. I love a damn good conspiracy. But it's just about being ready for anything. So, hurricane season starts June 1st. Here, on our side of the world. So, are you ready? Do you have the means to board up your windows, to secure your home if you have to leave? Do you have a way to collect your pets? Do you have somewhere to take your pets? Do you have your home prepared? Do you have all your documents scanned onto a thumb drive? Do you have all your important papers, identification, insurance policies, photographs? You can't take all that shit with you in a hurry. But if you've got those things scanned into a computer file and on your thumb drive, you can reprint them later. Yes, they won't be the original pictures, but you will not have lost them forever. Okay? Your phone. You have your phone backed up to the cloud? Do you have your phone backed up to a thumb drive? What happens if you drop your phone, if you lose your phone, if you get your phone wet? If in a rush, you drop it and break it, you're going to lose all your information. Back up all that shit to the cloud, or transfer it to your computer and put it on a thumb drive. Your pictures and your videos and whatnot. Have you discussed a plan with your family? Does everybody know where to meet? If something bad happens at Tuesday at 11 o'clock, you're at work, they're at school, they're at grandma's, whatever. What's your plan for Tuesday at 11 o'clock if you've got to meet up? What's your plan for Friday at midnight, for example? You got to run these scenarios. You got to make this drill just like you would make a fire drill for your home, right? So speaking of fire drills, have you ever done a fire drill at your home? Does your kids know where to go? Do they know how to get out of the house if the front door is blocked by fire? You got smoke detectors. Prepping is just not about being ready for, the damn zombie apocalypse, people. It's about being ready for when shit gets sideways in everyday life. Okay? Food. Dehydrated, canned, long-term packaged, water. Every year we see this shit, right? Hurricane comes through, bad storm season, even the winter storm season. You can't buy a damn bottle of water anymore because everybody's bought it up. Bottled water doesn't go bad. Okay, the bottle will go bad. It will deteriorate. The water may develop algae when the bottle starts deteriorating. But you've got a year, 2 years on bottled water easy if it's stored properly. Do you have a water filtration? You know, even if everybody at home has an individual water filter, you know, in case you gotta drink fucking rainwater. So like I said, prepping is not just about, you know, the end of civilization. Prepping is just about living. How are you going to live? Where are you going to go? How are you going to get there? You know, here in the Southeast, we got our asses handed to us twice last year. Once by Hurricane Matthew, once by the wildfires. You know, I've seen all kinds of people that still don't have a home to go to after that shit. Lost everything. So how much do you think you can pack in your car if you've got 2 hours notice, 3 hours notice, half an hour notice, right? So prepare now. I said, if you don't have a scanner copier at your home, I'm sure somebody you know has got a scanner copier. Schedule it with them. Take your shit over to their house. Go to the library. The library got a scanner copier. You got to pay for it, but hell, it's better than losing all your shit. Okay? Scan it. Put it in a PDF file or a zip file or whatever. Put it on a thumb drive. You'll always have it. All your pictures, IDs, important documents, marriage licenses, adoption papers, insurance. You got it all on a thumb drive. That way you're not worried about if you leave something behind. Yeah, take the shit with you if you can, but if you leave it behind and it burns up in the house, it's gone forever, right? So, anyway, you know, I see all these people I've known for years and years and years just get out of prepping, get out of survivalism, rejoin the society. I'm not saying, you know, I'm not a member of society. I am. So is my family. But you got to be aware of what's going on in the world. I mean, you know, Donald Trump is not the fucking Messiah. I'm sorry, he's not. Hillary Clinton wasn't either, by no stretch of the imagination. But when it comes down to it at the end of the day, right, when I come home at night, every night, I know I'm in charge of my destiny. I know I'm in charge of making sure that my family is taken care of. Not trying to depend on some FEMA assholes to show up 6 days after something goes sideways with some bottled water and some cornflakes. You've got to take care of your own people. You got to take care of yourself. You got to take care of your family. By sitting around not doing anything, you're not taking care of anybody. Okay? So, you know, don't be that person. Now's the time. If you're not done anything, if you're not believed anything I've told you, you know, it's not too late to get started. Start small, right? Get some bottled water, right? Get some canned food, get some dry food, energy bars, just anything to have in case something was to go bad, you know. So everybody that believes that Donald Trump's going to solve all your problems, I got news for you. He's not. I'm sorry to say it, but he's not. You know, our government proved to me, at least a long time ago, that they have no interest in helping the American people. Their only interest is lining their own pockets and protecting their own family and their own interest. Not to say there might not be some good politicians out there, but no. It's up to you to take care of you. It's up to you to take care of your family. It's up to me to take care of me. It's up to me to take care of my family. So, don't be one of those people that decide that, well, you know, Steve, you said something was going to happen. It ain't happened. Well, I'm done. Don't be like that. People are wrong all the time. But when the end of the day comes, I would much rather have this and never need it than to need it for one day and not have it. Okay. All right. Y'all have a good day.